now we're gonna get into our dodging routine. You're gonna do 10 each. So first we're gonna start with a righty face dodge. So all you're doing is you kind of want to be stagger step just to make it more game-like, and you're just gonna fake dodge forward. So make sure you're not just moving your stick, you're getting your whole body into it. You want to sell the defender. So it's forward and you go. And then you do the same thing on your left. Forward and go. And then you want to add hesitation. So I want you guys to practice both. You can do like a little hesitant, just little hitch, and then do a face dodge. And I also want to work on the elbow. You see this a lot with feeders to freeze the defender like you're gonna pass. So you hitch and then go. So again, it's a little stutter step with a face dodge or a hitch with a face dodge. Now we're gonna do split dodges. Make sure you're doing right and left, 10 each. So we're starting in our right. Make sure you bring your top hand up. We're going down between the legs to protect our sticks, because if we're too close to defense and we go right over, we kind of check ourselves. So make sure we're going down close to the body, left hand comes up, bring it up right in between our shoulders. We're not bringing it back out to get checked right away. We're going down and up, and we're cradling right away. So now we're gonna do a duo. We're gonna do a spin dodge with our dummy D into a face dodge. So we're gonna start with our left hand since we wanna roll to the right. So we're gonna jog up. We're gonna kind of get the defender to step to our left hand, so we're gonna kind of get them here. Plant with your right foot, and then we're gonna switch our hands because we don't wanna hang it out and then they can just strip us. So as soon as you plant, we're gonna seal off the defender. Make sure you make contact and keep going. So make sure you're kind of hip checking them out of the way. You don't wanna just kind of, if I'm not making contact, she can still go. So if I'm here and I go wide, she's still with me. So make sure you're cutting her off. So you're planting and cutting her off and getting back on your line. So now we're gonna do a split dodge with a spin. So this is if your defender reads you really well, you're gonna add the second dodge to get by her. So we're jogging up, we're in our right hand, we're split dodging, she stays with me, so now we're spinning. Now we're gonna do the face dodge into a spin. So same thing, we're coming up, we're face dodging, but she stays with me, so we're adding the second move so we can really beat our defender. So again, we're coming up, face dodging, and spinning. So now we're gonna do the rocker dodge. You're coming up and it's just like the spin, only you're going back in the same direction you're going. So if we're in our left hand, we're coming up, and we're here, we're acting like we're gonna spin until our defender bites, and then we're continuing in the same direction. So again, all together, we're coming up. So now we're gonna do some hesitation / stutter step. This is really important because a lot of defenders will freeze, or they'll try and block down a pass, and then you can continue and beat them. So we're in our right hand, we're coming up and we're acting like we're gonna drive, but we don't drive. So we look like we're gonna pass, and as soon as they stop their feet and kind of put their stick up like they wanna block the pass, we're gonna keep going. So again, we're coming up and going around. So now we're gonna show you how to get out after you've done a dodge. So this is when the defender steps up, makes good contact, you don't have your dodge, you're not gonna beat them, so you wanna get out so you don't get doubled right away. So right now we're gonna do a sword dodge, and we're gonna get out of it. So Emma's my defender, I'm coming up, I'm dodging with my sword dodge, but she's making good contact and I know I'm not gonna have it, so I immediately get out, and I'm looking to pass out of the double. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but with a face dodge and then a split dodge. So in our face dodge, we're in our left hand, and we come up and we fake, and she makes good contact. We can't get through it, so we're gonna immediately, you wanna turn your hips and your feet to go in the direction you wanna go. You don't wanna backpedal because you're gonna be so much slower than someone running full speed at you. So as soon as you get in, you plant and you accelerate out of it, keeping your stick and head up. And then we're gonna do the split dodge, same thing. You come up, you split, but she makes contact, and you're immediately out.